Okay, here we are with the new Showdown mode. The maps are Open Water and Fortress, which is very interesting. These are both quite Fortress-heavy maps. So I think a Fortress-style deck is going to be pretty good. The premium rewards are... I don't know what the premium cost is yet, so we'll have to wait until the end to see if it's good value. If it's 600 diamonds, it's pretty good value. If it's 1,000, it's not. Obviously, the free track is all credits. It's 10 credits a time, which is terrible. I assume the reason for that is that people have been asking for credit-based reruns. So if you're going to have a credit-based rerun, you can't give away a bunch of crates for like 100 credits. That would be insane. So that's, I assume, why these are 10 credits a node. Probably because it's a credit-based rerun. I expect it'll be 100 credits to rerun, so you just can't make anything off of it. Which is, you know, just so if you want to play the mode over and over, you can. Which is great, I think. The level cap is 5. Again, great. There should be no level problems at all in this event. If you haven't got a unit to level 5, you're really not trying hard enough. Okay. So, moving on to what deck to play. There's been a lot of discussion about this. My inkling is to say that tech is not going to be very good because you have to pay too much for the tech lab. Obviously, I could be wrong. Especially artillery is the one that I'm really thinking could be scary. Artillery is so powerful that maybe it's worth the extra cost. But I think we're going to start with GDI. And the reason for that is that I think Liang is going to be very good in this event. Because you have only 400 Tiberium max, Liang lets you effectively get back money. Because you get to reuse your units. So like if you heal a Predator up, that's another 70 Tiberium for free. So, with that in mind, and the fact that I want to play Fortress-style deck, I think we might try the MSV. MSV is very good with Liang. You often keep all your units alive when you're doing the Liang MSV deck. The question is, how do we build a deck that can counter everything with MSV? A huge issue with this is going to be that you're a Fortress-style deck. All of your units are going to be in the same place. You're going to be very weak to Solomon and Jade. That's scary. But I think I'm also... I don't know where to play MLRS. This is the main question for me is, if I don't play MLRS, I think I'm going to lose to someone else playing MLRS. But if I do play MLRS, I'm going to lose to Solomon and Jade. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Predator and Pitbull. These two are really strong with the MSV. And really strong with Liang. And then I think what I'm going to do is just have an air unit to give me an out against an air, like a Fortress-style deck with the MLRS. I'm not sure what that air unit should be yet. It has to be Mohawk, Orca Bomber, Orca, or Kodiak, I think. Obviously, because those are the ones that actually kill an MLRS. But it is scary, because if your opponent makes an MLRS and a Slingshot, it's very difficult for your air unit to deal with it. Let's see, Slingshot is so cost-effective. It's very hard to beat a Slingshot for cost. So, I'm going to go with the Orca, I think, based on the fact that it's the cheapest option that will kill a Slingshot. I would rather have Kodiak or Borka, but I think they're way too expensive to build. So we're going to splash an Orca in the hopes that against Slingshot we can kill a Slingshot or an MLRS. I am worried about opposing MSV decks. An opposing MSV deck that sets up an MLRS, you can't break it with Predators. And if they also have a Slingshot, the Orca probably doesn't work because the boost will mean that the Slingshot kills the Orca. Okay. So, with that in mind, we now need some other units to round out the deck. I like the Rhino a lot in the MSV deck. This thing is just so good, multi-purpose unit in an MSV deck. So I'm going to play this. It's also cheap. It's good with Liang. It's good with MSV. It's just like a really strong opening unit for a deck like this. I think you really do want to scout. Normally my last unit would be Rifleman. I think, in fact... it is actually going to be Riflemen. Riflemen are cheap. They're a good counter to Grenadiers and Mutant Marauders, which are very strong against this deck. They are in another building, which I'm a little concerned about. This is such a different mode. Like, all the rules are changed here. Like, the tech costs are a real cost now, like, because you only have 400 Tiberium total. actually spending 50 or 40 or 30 on a building is so expensive. So I'm also thinking that a Pitbull sniper deck might be really good, because snipers are very cost efficient because they never die and they can kill a ton of things. Anyway, well, I've just talked about the deck for a long time. This is in lieu of having a Theorycraft video, because I can't test the event properly, because there's no way to play an event like this outside of the event. So we're just going to jump right in. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Rhino and use it to scout. I think that's going to be my plan. Okay, so my opponent's Kane. I feel like Kane is probably bad because he's so expensive. It's going to be really difficult. Like, if you put a Kane tower down and your opponent just runs away and it waits for it to expire, but then there's only one missile. This mode is so complicated, man. There's so much. There's so much to take note of. Alright, so we're going to make the Rhino and move forward and find out what he's doing. Scarabs. Lots of Scarabs. Excellent. Okay, so I would describe that as basically a free win. Let's get the MSV online. Here comes a Banshee, so we'll make Pitbull. And a Venom. Okay, so we'll make another Pitbull. I'm going to pull this back, because obviously I want to keep it... Ah, it died. That's so bad. It's actually so bad, like, because you can't replace units in this mode. Although he's lost a ton of cash now. He's used a Banshee and a Venom. That's 90. Ah, there's the Marauders. Okay, so I was worried about Marauders. That is the sole reason we have Riflemen in our deck. We're going to retreat the MSV and replace it with Rifleman. Live, MSV, live! No! It's so punishing when a unit dies. It feels so bad every time a unit dies, man. This mode is so weird. I think he must be almost out of money, though. Like, I feel like we've definitely made positive trades. But there's only one missile, so we have to push now. Oh, thank God he didn't move Scarabs up, eh? Alright, we do win. What a surreal game. That was so... I have 90 Tiberium left. That was kind of close. I think he must be out of money, but that was kind of scary, man. This mode is very strange. This mode is very strange. Alright, so we did win, but I feel like I didn't play that very well. I lost my MSV, I lost my first Rhino. Both of those were really bad. Oh man, this is scary. This is a scary mode. I don't know about this. This mode is freaking me out, man. It's so different. Oh god, Solomon. Solomon's so good against my Fortress build. I think we might just not make the MSV against Solomon, or we're going to make it and not park it in the middle of the map. We'll make it and park it further back so that he can't... Like, we'll use it as like as a recharge point, and we'll go in and out near the MSV. MG Sniper. Okay, well, good thing we opened Rhino. Alright, let's get the MSV. Wow. Grenadiers. That's why we have the rifles in the deck. Run away, Rhino! Run away! I can't afford to lose you! Oh, this mode is insane, man. This mode is so crazy. Alright, we need to kill these snipers. Here comes the Iron Cannon. There's no way that Iron Cannon killed 150 Tiberium of units. It wasn't even close. There's no way that Iron Cannon was worth it. We didn't even kill the MSV, and now we get to move in with our boosted units. I think he's just out of Tiberium because he used Iron Cannon. And we still have 120? That was a very easy win. Very easy win. His units were way too expensive. The Grens cost 60 each. 60? That's so much, man. That's got to be it. He's out of Tiberium. Oh, he still has a Missile Trooper. I guess that's all he's got. Wow, this mode is very scary. Obviously, his Iron Cannon usage was terrible. No offense if you're watching this on, but you should really save the Iron Cannon until right at the end of the missile. You only need to win one missile. So if you save Iron Cannon and just use it to take the only missile, you win the game. So I'm thinking Solomon might not be as bad as I originally thought. It's not about efficiency of Solomon. It's about the fact that when Solomon, you only need to win one missile, and Solomon is such a good tempo play. Alright, we're on Fortress this time. I think we'll continue to open Rhino. That's felt pretty good. Alright, so he's opened Wheels. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm going to go... Alright, here comes some bikes. We're going to set up the MSV and we're going to run away. Okay, what's he going to go next? Who knows? It's so scary. Oh, nice. We got to pick off a bike. That's a big deal. Let's get this MSV set up. Banshee, that's fine. Okay, 2 Banshees. 2 Banshees I think is great for us. We'll just go triple Pitbull. We spent the same on Pitbulls as he has on Banshees, but we win super easily. Okay, so he spent yeah, we spent the same on Pitbulls as he spent on Banshees, but we won very easily. Oh no, run Pitbull! I need to preserve you! Oh, I'm such a bad play! That was such a bad play to lose that Pitbull. Oh my god, run away! Run away! Yeah, we need to fall back and use Liang. Oh, I only have 30 Tiberium! Oh no! I didn't save enough Liang Tiberium! It's alright, Predators can clean up these bikes, especially with MSV boost. Alright, nice. I think he spent all of his Tiberium on bikes. That was not really that close, actually. I was going to say it was close, but really it wasn't. I still have 2 Predators. I definitely should have saved a 40 for a Liang drone, though. Like, a Liang drone there could have healed up, like, 2 Pitbulls and a Predator. That would have easily been worth more than the 40. Man, this is such a weird mode. This is a cool mode. I really like this. This is a lot of fun. I definitely could see this mode being stupid very quickly, especially if someone like solves the puzzle. If someone figures out the best deck, then that's gonna ruin the event, because then everyone will just play that deck and it'll be not fun anymore. But for now, this is really cool. This is such a weird event. It's so different. Such a different play style, and also the ability to just make almost all of your units immediately. Someone could just massively overwhelm you if they wanted to. All right, so I'm gonna make the MSV and the Predator. Let's wait for the boost. Chuggy, okay, that's fine. Let's move the MSV forward. Yeah, I've got boosted Rhino, man. You need to be careful. Let's see if we can get a pot shot. Nice, that helps a lot. Boosted Predator will crush his Scorpion. Oh yeah, we're gonna win this super easily. We only took 2 shots. Another Scorpion coming in. It's not a big deal. We'll put the Rhino in front. Move the rifles in. He must be reasonably low on Tiberium. So we pull back, and then we use Liang drone. And this basically is like a 7... This is a 40 Tiberium to get a 70 Tiberium unit, effectively. Alright, here comes another Chem Buggy. But boosted Rhino will easily beat these lasers. And then we also have the Liang drone. Alright, I think we win easily here. Nice! Alright, MSV is working out pretty well. No one has just opened Avatar yet. I thought that was going to be... I honestly thought people were just going to open like Avatar or Mammoth just for the fun of it. But no one has done that yet. Which I'm really surprised by. The fact you can make your units so quickly is such a weird scenario, because it's so possible. It's possible to just push forward with like 6 units immediately and set up a fortress. That's the thing I'm most scared of, is my opponent just... Because I'm scouting every game and trying to respond to my opponent, which is generally what you want to do in Rivals. But if my opponent just goes like all out rush a fortress into position, then I'm actually in a lot of trouble. Okay, this is good. He's gone drones, I've gone Rhino. Orca, run away! Run away! This is actually quite scary, because I need to make double Pitbull, and I need to sacrifice one of them to the Orca, I think. I don't even know if I want MSV against this guy. I think I have to, because my whole deck is based on it. Need another Pitbull. Alright, so now we have to run down these Orcas, because if they reload, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh my god, see, that Orca just got value. We're in trouble now. I think I need to make rifles to eat an Orca volley. There's so many Orcas. This might be a really good strategy from my opponent, actually. Although, is he out of money now? Because if he's out of money, I just win. I think he's out of money. I think we just win. Alright! Pitbull too efficient. That was a really close one, though. Like, if you can micro your Orca properly... If you can micro your Orca properly and get 2 Pitbulls for each Orca, you're gonna win. Man, what a surreal mode. This is so strange. Also, that guy, like, invested in 3 Orcas. If I just have Talon in my deck, he loses, like, instantly. Like, he made, like, 4 Orcas and 2 drones. If I just had enough money for... if I just had Talon in my deck and had made Talon, he just loses. Or even just a Missile Trooper, he probably loses. Alright, another Solomon player. Solomon's quite scary. Oh, here we go. See, this is the deck I'm weakest to, I think. Just massed orcas. It seems like the thing I'm going to be weakest against. Oh, I don't know why he made a Talon. That's a big misplay. I don't care about that at all. Okay, let's try and move in rifles to bait the orca shots, and then we're going with the pit bulls. Alright, he did use both orca volleys on my rifles. Huge misplay from my opponent. Colossal misplay. But the game's about to end. Actually, Angron to take a pad. Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. Oh, that was close. Jeez, Orca seems like the thing I'm weakest to. I mean, if he hadn't wasted his volley, if he'd microed better, he could have won that. Because he gets so much map control just by making all his units immediately and pushing.
My man.
I feel like I'm using everything apart from... The Rhino is the only unit I could change out. I could change out the Rhino and use rifles to scout.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Alright, let's stick with the strategy for now. APC and Pitbull. Okay, so we're gonna go Predator. Let's get the MSV out. And we'll probably want a Pitbull. I think APC is not a good choice for this event. Because APC is not an efficient unit. APC is a good unit because it's hard to remove. But that's not gonna be that big an issue. Yeah. Although, is it? Am I just gonna die before... Am I just gonna lose the game before the before I can remove his APCs? This is kind of insane. I think he must be out of Tiberium here. I think we're gonna win it. We've got pretty good... Our Predator should live long enough. Yeah, we're gonna win. Okay, APC I think is a bad shout on this event. APC is not actually very Tiberium efficient. It's a good unit when you have extra Tiberium because it's hard to remove.
Enemy base destroyed.
I'm seeing a lot of people in my chat suggesting like 2 tech units. It's really hard. There's very few double tech that you can afford. I mean, it's certainly possible that it might just be a rifle missile. Like, if you just spam rifles and missiles, that might be the most efficient thing. There is some pop cap Seki. You start getting pop cap when you have 6 units. So you can't just make 40 riflemen. You can make 6 riflemen. And then you have to wait for someone to die before you can make another one.
New objective available.
You got it. Yes, tank is full.
Dogs again.
Unit ready.
And Talon.
Unit ready.
Moving to assist. Awaiting scaffold with support ready.
Titan. Okay. We have Orca, right? Yeah, we have Orca. I think Titan's probably a misplay, to be honest. What we need to do is keep our Orca alive.
Unit lost.
We can even just make another Orca.
Unit lost.
Oh my god.
Unit lost. Warhead canceled.
This Orca's not going to reload in time. I might just lose. No, Orca! Wow, the Orca just doesn't reload in time. What a beating. Alright then. Rip.
Mission failed.
Just lost because we couldn't reload our Orca in time. I think I misplayed that because I think I could have used one Orca to win against the Titan. People in my chat are telling me to stall the missile. It's pretty hard to stall the missile when they have 2 pads and you have 1.
Establishing battlefield.
I think maybe I shouldn't have made the MSV there. Some people are telling me I could have boosted the Orca. I don't know if they think I was playing Jackson. I was playing Liang. Liang can't boost units.
New objective received.
Moving out. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Roll ready to run and gun.
Unit
Substance Gyron is playing Orca. Like 1000%. There's just no world in which he doesn't play Orca.
Ready for action.
Awaiting. You got
Yep.
You the Jew.
Unit ready.
Let's do this, people. All right, let's do this. People, fight.
Unit lost.
People, ready, people. Pedal, step on the fuck.
Unit ready.
People in a
Yes.
blast them. People here burning rubber.
Unit ready.
Calculating shortest route. People, you the Jew.
Unit lost.
Oh my god, the Orca lived. I needed that Orca to die there.
Unit ready.
Alright. What? What is happening with the pathing right now? Did I just accidentally build a second MSV? Oh my god, that's so bad.
Unit
Okay, I lose because I accidentally built second MSV.
ready. Unit lost.
Predator on.
taking him.
Unit lost. Warhead lost.
Yeah, I accidentally built a second MSV instead of a Pitbull, so I lost that one.
Our base has been destroyed.
Ah. MSV does not work on air. I also, yeah, I lost because I didn't kill the Orca. The Orca, like, the pathing on my Pitbull freaked out a little. This is a very hard mode to get 10-0 in, I think. Because whatever you build, something is going to counter you.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
I don't think there is a set of units that beats everything. I just don't think that exists. Like, something is going to beat you, whatever you do.
Reporting.
Yeah, see, here's an MLRS, so we need to go Orca.
Online.
He might be Slingshot as well.
Let's hit and run. Let's hit and run. Let's get him. Let's hit and
There's the Slingshot.
Unit ready.
Alright, so this is why we picked Orca, because it can actually kill the Slingshot. But here comes... This is the problem. We have to
Unit ready.
kill 1 Slingshot per Orca, basically.
run. Let's
As long as we can heal the Orca, we might be okay. Yeah, like, this is an issue.
Unit ready.
got it. Walker, red clear skies. I'm on it.
Yep, this is a problem.
Missiles ready
Unit
to fly.
lost.
You got awaiting clear skies. Let's hit and run. Let's get wheels of the road. Acknowledge.
I think we lose.
Awaiting all
Unit lost.
Yeah, we just lose. There's no way we can kill this Slingshot or this MLRS.
running him. You got it. Missiles ready to fly.
Maybe we can sneak over here.
Unit lost.
No, I think we lose. Okay. This is something I was worried about. Like, I don't think I can beat an MLRS deck, MLRS Slingshot with this deck. I think maybe I would have been better off going MSV plus multiple Predators. Well, there you go. Only 7-3 in my first run. Seems really difficult. Seems really difficult. Someone's suggesting jump jets in my chat. I think that's a really bad idea. Jump jets are extremely inefficient. They die so quickly. Okay, so it's 600 premium. That's a really good premium track. I would recommend, and yeah, it's 150 credits to rerun, so it's you can never make, oh yeah, and you get 50 back. So you make back what you spent if you go 10-0. Okay, so for those of you wondering, I think 8 wins, 7 or 8 wins, it's worth buying the premium. Anything above 8 is pretty fucking good, so yeah. Once you're at 8 and above, if you're wondering, is it worth buying, I think yes. Okay, so second run. GDI Air looked like the best, kind of hands down. apart from against slingshots. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What are you supposed to play? Like, if you play GDI Air, you're just going to auto lose to slingshots. Arlong says try Cyborg Artillery. I'm going to give that a big fat no. That sounds horrendous. Nod Air will also lose to laser drones. Will also lose to Slingshot, sorry. Slingshot will just be any air-based deck that you can possibly build will auto lose to Slingshot. Let's try rifle. Let's just try like rifle missile or like wheel laser or something. Let's just try really cheap, efficient units. So we do need an anti-air unit though. Maybe like, do we play Phantom? Phantom's probably the best one still. Well, it's very expensive. Yeah, I'm just gonna put efficient units in my deck, like cheap efficient units, and just make lots of them. What's the best commander though? Stealth tank over Phantom. Stealth tank just isn't good though. Ceph is so expensive. 70 for a Flamer squad? That seems really bad. You need Scavs. You can't play Scavs. Probably has to be Oksana. You literally can't play Scavengers. They're not legal in the format. Let's see if anyone got the 10-0. Andy's on 9. Substance on 9. A few people on 9. He shared? Wow. Okay. Cool. he's shared more than one. Interesting. Guy's really proud of winning Showdown, I guess. Alright. Yeah, let's just do this and play the efficient units, I guess, and see how that goes.
Establishing battlefield control.
I'm just gonna try doing like wheels, lasers, rifles, yeah, just super cheap efficient units.
Building online.
Attack bike ready to roll.
Unit ready.
Laser squad, weapons charging. Destroy the GDI. Lasers troubleshoot here.
Unit ready.
Attack. Your command. Like.
Okay, this guy just has no interest in microing his units.
Lasers move for the Brotherhood.
Giga Cannon.
Burning rubber.
Laser squad.
This looks like a job for laser drones, doesn't it?
Building online.
We're ready to serve.
Scanning. Eliminate exterminate.
Taking position. Destroy the GDI.
Eliminate the weak.
This guy can just never beat laser drones. There's just no way. He's got to be out of money now. Wow, he has another bike squadron. How does he have so much money? Guy's rich.
Laser as he desires. We'll hit
Unit offline.
Your command.
Unit ready.
kill them all. With sport.
Unit offline.
Laser squad, ready for anything.
All right.
Warhead launched.
I don't know why. No, how are Scarabs going to be cost effective? Please explain to me how a 30 cost unit that is going to kill 2 10 cost units is going to be cost effective. No one is using 10 costs. Almost everyone I've played has used a 10 cost Graz. Literally everyone I've played has had like dogs or rifles or militants or wheels. Like everyone uses 10 cost.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Double MG Hammerhead. Well, this guy's really thought his plan through, hasn't he?
Unit ready.
I like that he started with the hammerhead as well. Didn't wait to see if I made an air unit, just made the hammerhead. Wow, he still has enough money for shocks.
Laser squad ready. Our lasers as he desires. Unit ready. Your command.
Orca got so gutted by that reload nerf. It was such an unnecessary nerf.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Orca does seem really, really good though in this event. Like if you micro it properly, it seems really fucking strong.
Unit ready. As he kills them all. Laser squad. Power and precision.
You guys got so much money.
Your command. Militia here.
Imagine if you hadn't spent 90 on a hammerhead.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, Orca was probably a little bit too good, but it got gutted too hard, like for sure. Yeah, like it got nerfed too much. Like it was a little bit too good, and it got dumpstered. It needs. It's getting another. It's getting a 1 second reload buff back, which should be enough to make it good again. Sniper Talon. Okay. I think Sniper Pitbull is like a very legitimate choice.
Building online. Unit ready. Unit ready. With the unbelievers, push for the Brotherhood.
Grens are just not an efficient unit. Like I can kill Grens with cheaper wheels. I can kill a Grenadier with like 3 wheel squadrons.
Unit offline. Just bring them to their knees. Unit ready. Militia back.
Missiles will smash him. Ready to run. Your missiles will smash him. You're not rezzing for Kane. Launchers will bust their dial.
Pick deck is only for ladder play dice.
Launched. You are victorious. Bounty complete.
Bounty received.
This does cost me 10 credits. It also costs me my time.
Establishing battlefield control.
How much is 100 credits in bits? Yeah, you know what?
Objective received.
I'm not gonna rerun this with people's suggested decks just because it's 100 credits. Sorry. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. If you want me to rerun, you're gonna have to sponsor it properly.
Liang Rifle Missile Pitbull Talon Mohawk.
Boyka rolling out.
What's needed?
Revving the engine.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Boyka ready to gonna brain him. Your command. Launchers will bust their dial.
Unit offline.
Launchers will
Destroy the cheat scope. Unit ready.
your missiles will smash him.
Unit ready. The Brotherhood is unit ready for the Brotherhood.
Getting gurney.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Building online. Unit in hand. Unit offline. Missile cancelled.
That was sweaty.
Launched. Unit enemy base destroyed.
Can't be conservative about spamming early aggression. Yeah, I think you're right, Omni. I think with units this cheap as well, I need to just make a bunch of them and send them forwards at the start.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New mission received. Unit ready.
Lasers move for the Brotherhood.
Unit ready.
Laser squad, ready.
Like launchers will bust their dial. Revving the engine.
Building online.
You come no problem. Like you're ready to roll. Reverning.
Lasers will hit them with precision.
Unit ready.
Lasers charge. Laser kill.
Unit ready.
You're gonna brain him.
Unit offline.
I obey those forming.
Taking position.
Ready, moving and setting.
Unit in hand.
Before nod. Target of scanning. I obey.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Always forming.
This is a weird mode. I like it. This weird mode is so weird. Yeah, I agree. I think cheap might be the best. I think cheap might be the best on the second run.
Complete.
This mode looks so stressful. This mode is pretty intense. I like it though, because games are over in like 20 seconds. Like, these games are like 30 seconds long. You can grind through these so quickly. Yeah, I know, William. Sell 100 tip, mate. Could have made like 10 more units. No big deal. I did lose to Titan. The first run we tried MSV, it didn't work. It was too expensive, I think. The units were... We were trying to get efficiency, but the units are just less efficient than playing units that cost 10.
Control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Taking position.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Make a good mix of units at the start and then wait and see what he does. Holy shit.
Revving.
Chemical Buggy? Chemical Buggy seems like a real beating, actually. This guy looks like we should go laser drones against him. Oh yeah, he's gone double tank. Laser drones are going to be the nut high.
Revving the you can proclaim.
Unit offline.
Eliminate the weak. You eliminate the
You're gonna brain him.
scanning. They will be eliminate the
Unit offline.
See ya, mate.
Unit ready.
awaiting or moving exterminate.
Lasers charge.
Eliminate the weak. I obey the swarm.
Laser squad, ready for anything. Let's go.
Games are over so fast, like literally like a minute long game.
Nuclear weapon launched.
I've still got 120 Tiberium. Still make a bunch of laser drones.
Mission accomplished.
Man. Power Fort, you can get 2 stealth tank for the cost of 1 Phantom. I actually disagree with that because a Phantom costs 100 and 2 stealth tank cost 180. And I pretty much, I basically always want the laser drones. So once I'm already opening the air tower. I also think that you're forgetting that stealth tank is way easier to lose. But I'm already building the air tower barrel because I want laser drones. Laser drones are super efficient, so I want to build the air tower anyway. And if I make a stealth tank and lose it to a predator when I'm trying to kill an orca, or if I just lose it to an orca, that's going to be the worst. So no, I don't want to play stealth tank. Slingshot? I feel like just going slingshot is a little insane. He just assumes that everything else he makes is gonna win with everything. Like what do you do when your predator just loses to like bikes and lasers? MLRS as well. Okay. If I lose to this guy, then I think maybe Fortress deck is just amazing.
Unit offline.
No problem.
Unit ready.
They kill them all. We'll hit them with precision.
Unit offline.
Taking position. Our lasers will melt them. Laser squad, ready for anything. Your command.
Like, he just wasted 80 on 2 slingshots when I have no air units. There's just no way I lose. I mean, if I lost this game, it would have been a travesty of justice. Yeah, he's out of money. Why did he make 2 slingshots? If he'd had another 80, he could have had another Shatterer. That would have been pretty hard to beat, actually.
You are victorious.
It's really hard to use Stealth Tank without it taking damage barreled. It's really hard to drive a Stealth Tank in without something hitting it. So it looks like maybe just cheap efficient units is actually the best. Like, that is, my initial thinking was, actually, don't you just make a million riflemen and lasers? And it seems like maybe that is correct.
Establishing battlefield control.
But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, rockets, but he could have waited. Like, I agree that if I build laser drones, it's hard for him, but he could have waited and seen what I made before making the slingshots. Like, he could have waited until there were some laser drones to get value out of his slingshots. Giga? Is that double Giga? No, it's Chem Buggy, okay. Yeah, see you later, Giga Cannon. Thanks for playing.
Awaiting orders. Ready to destroy. They will be destroyed. Exodus eliminate the beacon.
Yeah, this is the problem with Stealth Tank.
Ready to the swarm away processing. They will be destroyed. I obey.
And that's 90 a pop for a Stealth Tank. You can't just make power, you have to make efficiency in this mode. What happens if you laser drone rush someone's base? How much damage does a base have? Like, how much life does a base have? You probably couldn't kill someone with laser drone rush. I think you have to go for the missile.
Objective complete.
Once we've done this run, we'll definitely do some meme stuff. After we've done Copycat's build, we'll do some meme stuff. Like Mammoth Rifle Squad or whatever, or Mammoth Missiles. Which build feels best to me so far? This one feels better than the other one by a lot. The other one was too vulnerable. The units were too expensive. Like, 10 and 20 cost units are just so efficient. Laser drones are definitely too good. That's why they're getting nerfed. So don't worry about that. The thing I'm most scared of is like a well set up fortress with this deck. Because this deck doesn't really break a fortress. I do think I should have played Jade. Just to have an out to things like artillery or whatever. Like sometimes you just need a delete button. Sandstorm Wolverine, okay. So we just need to make sure that our lasers go against his Sandstorm and our bikes go against his Wolverine and we should be fine. There's no way these tech units are going to be efficient enough. Yeah, there's just no way they're efficient enough. I still have 210 Tiberium, man, and he's about to lose his Wolverine. Yep. There's just no world in which tech units are... You spend too much on the building, much like in a normal game of Rivals. And there's no way he has money, so I can slow roll this game because there's no way he has more money. He is making a lot of, he's making a surprising amount of rifles. He must be running low on money now. I think he's out. I think he's out of cash. I still have 130. Yeah, I win this super easily. Tech units just aren't efficient enough. You spend too much on the building. I mean, he probably thinks this is close. He probably thinks that he's like, oh, I've almost got him. I've almost finished off his units. No. Still got 4 more laser troops, mate. And 20 Tiberium. And I built the air tower for no reason, so I actually had 70. Is it better to scout first or rush with cheap units? I think rush. I think you just rush with cheap units, because there's nothing that can punish you that badly. And, like, your units are cheap. Even, like, I'm rushing with, like, bike, wheel, rifle, laser. That's a combined total of 70 Tiberium. That's almost nothing. That's the same as a Predator tank. For all of those 4. So I'm putting all of those 4 in the middle of the map immediately. I'm getting the scouting information, and there's nothing that is good against all 4 of those units. There's nothing that can beat, I guess, Borka. If someone opened Borka, I'd be in trouble. But even then, I'd just split my units and make a Phantom. Because there's no cooldown, so you don't need to worry about it. You can make 4 units, and then still have 2-unit pop cap to respond to things. You're also immune to things like Solomon, because your units are so cheap that there's just no way they can afford to Solomon you. If they Solomon you, it has to be right as the missile's about to fire, and then you still have cheap units to get in there. But yeah, I think, like, I have 260 Tiberium left, and I have massive amount of map control, because I've just pushed up with everything. And there's no unit, like, he's looking at this selection of units going, what the fuck do I make here? And he has no idea, because there's nothing. There's nothing that's going to be good against all of them. He's actually shooting my wheels by accident, which is super embarrassing for him. I'll just keep my laser drones away from the slingshot. The game's almost over as well because of the missile. Oh, here it comes. And it didn't do enough, unsurprisingly. Ooh, 10-0. Just making cheap units. Hyper efficiency. The cheap nod units are so freaking good, man. So freaking good. All right, there you go, guys. 2 runs with the new event. The first one was a bit of a theory, didn't really pan out. I think it was a mistake. This one felt way better. I think just the cheap, efficient units are really strong. 10-0, I am going to take premium. 5 labs. I'm spending 600 diamonds on 5 labs in the store anyway, so kind of a no-brainer. If somebody buys labs, it's a no-brainer to get this premium. And yeah, let me know what you guys had success with in the event. There's all kinds of nonsense you can definitely do. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys got up to. Let me know if you think there's something that beats the hyper efficient deck. I think it's really tough to find something that's going to beat all of those different unit types. But yeah, let me know if you guys had success with anything different. And yeah, see you next time.